Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, we are good. We are live. Welcome back to the live, beautiful people. My name is D'Lo Brands, and you are watching the AI Educate live show where we explore different AI news tools, different things that we would usually do in videos just live because experimenting with you guys live has been absolutely amazing and fun. So I think we should keep doing it. And this is what the fifth time that I've done it. So I plan on doing this so much more. And if you guys are enjoying it, definitely let me know. But today we have some very, very great news. Honestly, today has been very exciting because we got a release from something that I didn't expect a release of. Okay. Um it honestly felt like we just got an update from this particular platform, but we now have Nano Banana 2. Yes, you see it right here. Nano Banana 2 is Google's image model. Well, Nano Banana, and then it was Nano Banana Pro, and now we have Nano Banana 2. And so I actually explored a little bit of it, but not too much. So we're going to, get in here and explore exactly what's going down and see how we can extract what we can extract out of it, how we can make our processes better. So let me see. All right, so Nano Banana 2, state of the art pro level image generation and editing, flash level speed. So Nano Banana has always been a fast model, but they're saying it's even faster. Okay, so it applies real world knowledge. Nano Banana 2 pulls from Gemini model's real world knowledge base. Okay, so it should be more world accurate. You won't see many things like multiple limbs or a house inside of a different building. Like you won't see stuff like that because it now has more world knowledge, and also rendering of specific subjects, create motion. Oops, let's go back over. Let me go back over. So I'm not gonna highlight. Create infographics or turn notes into diagrams. Okay, so we got this right there. Cool. And honestly, when we get a new image model, I don't really expect anything too extravagant because it's like we already have images that are usable, like that can pass as human images and you wouldn't even know the difference. But they're saying generate precise text. Okay, they said that in the last one. Did they? Did they? And yeah, so they got a few examples for us down here. The layers of the earth depicted as a clean isometric cutaway illustration. A triptych infographic comparing three types of clouds. Okay, that's cool. Let me see. Did they? Okay, contrast comic style. They wanted that style. Create an image of a museum. Okay, in the style of a color chalk. Okay, cool. Create an image of in the style of bright colored synthetic cubism. Nano Banana did it like this. Nano Banana 2 did it like this. Okay, so these are comparisons. All right. So that the only difference is like this just has more fidelity to it. Like, you get another angle. The same with this one, you have more angles and more depth to the image. Same with this one. This one just looks flat. So Nano Banana was just making flat stuff, but I guess having more world knowledge is allowing it to, see more of those spaces and create those parts of the image that it, didn't have before, I guess. Flat lay, that's pretty cool, Infographics, flows, infographics. Cool. Looks like some nice updates. And we are going to actually do our own test. So we have a few prompts ready for us, and I am going to put them inside of Gemini because we can either try inside of Gemini or try inside of Google AI Studio, and they also have a prompt guide. And this is one thing that I would recommend everybody do. If you have this prompt guide, what you should do is copy it, and what you should do is go to ChatGPT or Gemini. You should paste it in here and go to the beginning and say, using this web page, create a repeatable GPT master prompt that will create Nano Banana 2 prompts for me perfectly. Okay. And then put a semicolon, and then you can send it. And now you're going to get a master prompt right here. As we see, 5.2 is very fast. You take this over to GPTs, which I have a lot of GPTs that I've created of just like stuff, like just stuff. So then you put it in the instructions, and now you can say NB2 prompts, and then you can save it, and you can click create, and you can click to only me because I don't want anybody else to use it unless you guys want access. If you want access, I'll definitely give y'all access. View GPT. Now you have a GPT. Give me a prompt for a war clash in mythological times. Random. Came from the mind, okay? So we're going to take this, and you know, one thing that we can do is really four variations. What do you mean four variations? Is it actually going to give us four variations? Let's just go to Gemini right now and try this out. So create image now has this screen where you can select some pre-made styles and image types, and you can click on one of these. We're not going to click on any of these. If you're making a cinematic image, maybe you use that cinematic or whatever, but we're just going to paste this in here because we just created a GPT to perfectly make our Nano Banana prompts. So let's click go, and we're going to watch it go. Okay. Bam. So we just got a pretty cool. Oh my goodness, this thing is making me do all this stuff. Please stop it. Look, man. Connect your encoder. Did the live stop? Am I still live? Connect your encoder to go live. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Unless, let me see. Connect your encoder. Start sending us your video. Testing. Okay, we are back. Let me see. All right, cool. Okay. All right, so now that we have that sorted, we can get back to the stream. That's the only thing about streaming. Like sometimes you actually have technical difficulties. Like, you know, um, I guess my camera stopped working too. Interesting. I'm just trying to stream, man. Okay. Cool. We are back. All right. So, using this prompt that we got from our GPT, we got this image right here. And I kind of want to let's open Google AI Studio and use the other. Let me see. We're gonna use regular Nano Banana Pro. Dashboard. Oops. That's not good. Playground. Okay, cool. So Gemini Nano Banana Pro. So bam. We have Nano Banana Pro. We're gonna give it the same prompt. We're gonna run it. We got that key. So this is the result that this one gave us. We're gonna put these side by side. Oh wow. My screen is frozen. Yeah, bro. I think my whole entire stream is just tripping right now. All right, cool. Put that right there. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. I am done with the technical difficulties. I'm done with it. And we're just gonna put this right there, put that right there. All right, cool. So this actually gave us pretty much the same thing. Like pretty much the same exact image, honestly. Honestly, I really prefer Nano Banana Pro over Nano Banana 2, if I'm being honest. Like Nano Banana Pro just came up with something crazy. Do you guys see this? This is insane. No, 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 no. And then we got this over here. Like this is, and we know this isn't full quality, but like Nano Banana Pro just wrecked Nano Banana 2 on that one. I'm gonna say that firsthand. So let's go back to our GPT. Let's say, okay, give me a prompt for a business setting stock image. Let's just say a business setting stock image. Diverse team of 5 professionals. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. 6 variations. They said 6 variations this time. open a new chat. Let's go create image. Make sure we are on Pro. Okay. And we're going to press go. We're going to do the same thing inside of here. We're not going to open a new one. Nano Banana Pro. Bam. No, I'm going to be honest. On that last one, that was different. Like that Nano Banana Pro just took out Nano Banana 2 on that one. And I want to say it's faster too. So we started Pro after 2. And Pro got done first. So check this out. We got this. Please note that while the scene captures the desired atmosphere and professional interaction well, the negative space on the right is relatively tight, which may limit the space available for adding copy. Now that's very smart from Gemini 3.1. That's very smart. Okay, so these are our 2 images. I like Nano Banana Pro. Because it looks like a stock image. It looks like a very generic image, and that's what I was going for. You got the chart on the phone or in the iPad. Like, they're both good images, but in terms of the composition, and this is one run each, in terms of the actual composition, I think Nano Banana Pro is just doing a better job. Like it's doing so much better. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Give me a prompt for a fisheye comical photo that will wow viewers and leave them questioning. Okay, let's just see what it comes up with. Fisheye comedic photo with surreal wait what energy. Okay. I'm not sure. I didn't read the prompting guide. I gave it to my AI. I gave it to ChatGPT and let it do its thing. Edit prompts. Okay, so we have our new prompt. We're gonna give this in a new chat to Gemini 3 Pro. Create an image. Make sure we're on Pro. Go into Google Studio. Press go. Bam. So right now, Nano Banana Pro has 2, while Nano Banana 2 has 0. Okay. And I think they're going to come out with a Nano Banana 2 Pro. So I think it's going to be better than this. But, you know, when we think of better images, sometimes it's not something that like looks better. Maybe it is like all of those things in the image are just, you know, made correctly pertaining to the composition, like the colors, the balance, the symmetry, all those type of things are correct. So this was Nano Banana Pro. This is not correct, but this isn't correct either. So we have a dog that has its legs down, but also has its legs up holding the newspaper. You have this hand going in a way that is actually impossible. You have this guy, unless this guy is just absolutely, you know, this guy is a giant if this guy is that size, but both of these images aren't okay. But if I had to choose one, Nano Banana 2 would definitely win because it has the fisheye look more. And we're gonna do one more. We're gonna say, give me a prompt for a futuristic looking editorial photo with a female. Okay, so we missed out futuristic, but it's okay. So nobody gets a point on this one, but I'll give a point to Nano Banana 2 because, you know, it did do better. It did do better. So we got this new one, high fashion. Okay. Anybody like high fashion? I don't really care for fashion, if I'm being honest. Let's make sure we're on Pro. Let's make sure we're on create image. We're gonna press go. Let's do this. Actually, let's open a new temporary chat. Let's discard this. Let's press go on a new chat. You know, see if that makes any difference. But right now, Nano Banana Pro is in the lead. Okay. And I think it's gonna stay in the lead. I like it to be the winner of this whole thing. And I did kind of have high hopes for, okay, it didn't even get it. Nano Banana 2, it didn't even get it. So let's say this. Let's just take off the 6 variations. Let's take off the Nano Banana 2. Let's take off, bam, let's update that. Let's send it again. But this is what Nano Banana Pro did, okay? Futuristic, editorial looking photo. I want to see if Nano Banana 2 is going to give us a better angle though. Is it going to give us like its editorial pose angle, you know, stuff like this? Or is it going to give us the same thing? I seem to be encountering an error. So Nano Banana 2 is encountering an error while Nano Banana Pro is not. It's not. So let's try to get in the new chat. We have to have something to put this up against, okay? You know, man, one thing that I really plan on doing is giving back to people that don't have access to water, bro. Like on a daily basis, I have access to an ice cold bottle of water at any given time. And to think that there's somebody in the world that just literally doesn't have access to that, it's actually crazy. So one of the things that I really plan on doing is, you know, getting water access to those environments and making sure that they can have continued access because it's crazy, man. Like people really don't have water out here. But Nano Banana Pro keeps on encountering an error while creating this. So Nano Banana 2. So what we're gonna do is switch to Nano Banana 2 on here, and we're gonna press go, and we're gonna use Nano Banana 2 for that. Okay. Images and text. Images only. I should have said images only, right? Okay. So we can see his thoughts. Like Nano Banana Pro has its thoughts. I'm now detailing the subject's appearance, focusing on a sleek, asymmetrical haircut. Okay. Confirming exact match of verb about to confirm the. Okay. So this is okay. This is what I wanted from Nano Banana 2. So we are gonna download both of these. Actually, we're gonna download both of these. I am loving this. I'm loving this. Okay, right now the score is 2-1 Nano Banana Pro. So we're gonna open both of these images. And bam. And realize when you generate in Google AI Studio, you do not have the watermark. Okay. So this is cool. The thing that I like about Nano Banana 2 is that both of them are in motion, but it has the model in a dynamic pose looking at the camera from a better angle or a more cinematic angle than Nano Banana Pro. Now, Nano Banana Pro gave a great image as well. It's just that, you know, I'm being nitpicky as a graphic designer, and you know, it's just better. So Nano Banana 2 now has another point, and they're both tied. So we need a tiebreaker. We need a prompt that is absolutely going to blow our minds away. Okay, give me a prompt. What's something that's crazy? Let's say, give me a prompt of an action movie of a cyborg climbing up a skyscraper like Dwayne Johnson and a fiery skyscraper. Let's just say that. Let's just get the prompt from that. Okay. We're not even going to give it anymore. So Bam. Cinematic action movie still 4 variations. It's not going to give us variations. But let's do Nano Banana 2 first. Then we're going to do Nano Banana Pro. Bam. Yeah, Nano Banana is not even in the running, if I'm being honest. It's just not even in the running. An internal error. That's interesting. That is interesting. So we're actually compare mode. Nano Banana Pro, Nano Banana 2. Oh, see, I did not even know that. I did not know that we could do that. Okay, we're gonna run it again because now we have both models doing it. So we're gonna run it like this. Compare mode. Shout out compare mode. Shout out Google. I was actually supposed to go up there today, but I had too much work to do, man. I was supposed to be at Google Atlanta today, but okay. So Nano Banana 2 failed again. I've been getting a lot of failures with Nano Banana 2. So let's try inside of Gemini. This is a nice image. This is a nice image. This is Nano Banana Pro. This is a very nice image. Like, this is a phenomenal image. Oh my goodness. Imagine you're making a movie about a cyborg that has to rescue his maker's family from a skyscraper. Man, I would love to have this. What in the world? As the movie cover. And this is Nano Banana 2. Okay. So I like Nano Banana Pro better. I like Nano Banana Pro much better, actually. But like, yeah, I like Nano Banana Pro better. That's fire. That is absolutely fire. So that's the tiebreaker. Nano Banana Pro wins. Nano Banana 2 is officially not better than Nano Banana Pro as far as these few prompts goes, in my eyes. So shout out the update, but you know, test it out on you guys' own. Let me know how you feel about it. But you know, not much to see there. Not much to see there. Lower than the recommended bit rate. Hopefully I'm not lagging or anything. Cool. Okay. So that is it for the Nano Banana Pro shenanigans. We created a GPT and this is what I'll do. So I will put this in the chat for you guys. I will share this. That's the prompt. I need to review GPT about. Let's change this. Go to edit. Let's go share anyone with the link. So I am going to now get the link and put that in the chat for you guys. Nano Banana Pro prompts. Okay. So that's the GPT, and also I will have it inside of the free resources. So, and sooner or later I'm going to, you know, organize these free resources better, but let me see. Nano Banana. Oh, Nano Banana 2 prompts, not Pro. I'm tripping. Nano Banana 2 prompts. Bam, there you go. Okay. All right, cool. Bam. All right, publish. All right, so it's inside the community as well, so you guys can get that. Tons of other stuff inside of the community if you would like to check that out as well. But next, we are going to get into we're going to get into Opal. So if you don't know, Opal is Google's basically like text to automation tool. Text to automation, meaning I put in some text and I get an automation out. So we're gonna press try, and let's just give a rundown for anybody that doesn't know, that has never been on here. You have an input that goes to different other nodes, and in those other nodes, things are happening. So you have a generate node, which is creating things. You have an output node, which is giving an output, and you have a lot of stuff that can happen in between. But they have tons of templates for you to go off of, fashion stylist, generated playlists, and you guys can see that it gets really sticky. You know, you got this music preferences, then you got this generate design, generate, make, fetch, display, you know, all this type of stuff. So you can really build some nice workflows. And the thing about this app is that it doesn't seem to cost anything. It does not seem to cost a single thing. So we're going to step in here and see about the new agent feature. Okay. This is what we came for. The new agent feature is apparently pushing their models to the limit. Increased error rates while we work on a fix. And that's kind of what we've been experiencing with our Nano Banana 2 prompting. It's just, you know, it's taxing. And I feel for Gemini right now. Let's all send some love to Gemini right now. It's going through a lot. But that is what we came for, the agent feature. So we are going to go ahead and choose the personal. Let's do product marketing, okay? So this is going to get the product requirements. Click plus to upload a doc about your product or feature launch. It will generate an internal email. It will generate a blog post, and then it'll generate a social media post, and it'll create a Google Doc with all of those in it. So let's test this out. Let's test this out. Product. Let's use this low quality, super low quality picture. Let's just do this. Super low quality picture. If it does something with this is going to show you guys just the actual power of these automations. Like, we're going to get in here and create one, but I just want to show you guys exactly what goes on. So now we got a Google Doc, and wow. So all we did was upload a picture, and it gave us a whole entire document, an internal email talking about the launch of this Urban Versatility 3-piece, which we did not tell it that's what it was. It just looked at it and it saw that it was a 3-piece package. It was a 3-piece package. So that is very, very powerful. And then if we go down, it has all the posts. So it has the blog posts, it has the social media posts. Now, it didn't create any images, but there are no image nodes over here. It's just writing them. So let's get in here and build our own. And this is all you have to do. Get to this screen. You can build from scratch. If you want to build from scratch, you can, but I'm not going to build from scratch. I'm going to say, I want to build an automation that, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let me see. Give me 5 prompts to try inside of Google Opal. Okay. So we're just going to get some prompts from ChatGPT, an audit generator, top 3 bottlenecks. Wow. Multi-platform content repurposer, build an app that turns one long form idea into full content ecosystem. Wow, that's crazy. Create an app that turns any workflow into an AI agent deployment plan. Oh, I know what we're going to create. Okay. I want to create an that helps people create skills out of specific workflows. I want the output to be a skill.md file. Skill.md file. So a lot of people have been using skills because of OpenClaw. I have as well. But let's see if we can find an automation that can be able to build our skills better than us. So workflow description and the skill name, you get a skill markdown, skill provided workflow description and the desired skill name. We're in a skill markdown. Okay, so let's try this out. Let's try this out. And the thing about these, you can literally embed these on your website. Like you can publish it, you can, you know, do all types of stuff. You can copy the JSON, all types of stuff with these apps. Because of what? Because it isn't shared yet. Okay, so let's describe the workflow. Prospecting for a graphic design business for CMOs. Oh, prospecting CMOs. Prospecting Atlanta CMOs for a graphic design business and creating a analysis of their brand to find gaps and outreach potential. Let's just do that. Let's just call it master prospector. Okay. So what we just did is type in what we wanted our workflow to be. It then created all of these nodes for us. And then we are now in a preview and it's doing this for us. We have this whole entire preview, this whole entire UI that it output, and it is actually finishing up our workflow. So this is supposed to output a skill.md file. Now, I didn't give it any guidelines on how to create skills and stuff like that, but okay, so I'm guessing that it outputted a web page. But I mean, hey, this skill executes a 4-stage technical workflow. The master process. Okay, I mean that's a start. To not have given it any type of context on how to create skills, I think that's pretty good. But what we're gonna do next is try to get the agent in here. What we're gonna say is utilize an agent, and let me see, right here. I want to see if any of these would trigger the agent. List of options criteria. Score each option. Okay. Let's do this one. Utilize an agent. So now it's going to build that out. And that prompt was this one. So create an app that compares tools or business options objectively. List of options, criteria, weight of criterion. Score each option, calculate weighted totals, highlight trade-offs. So you can see how this can easily turn into an online or an internal tool that pretty much any employee can have. You know, even if you are working at the front desk of a school, you can create an Opal workflow for something that you may be doing. Option compass. So this is the agent right here. It is analyzing the options and it is going to generate that comparison. So we are going to put a comma separated list of options to compare, list of criteria, and then assign the weights to each criteria. So let's get a preview. And this one, we're gonna take our time with it. So enter a comma separated list of options. Test calculation logic. Give me inputs for number 5. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So the options are these AI deployment sites. These are options. going to do these. List of criteria. We're going to go. List criteria, cost stability. Let's do the same thing. So that's going to get the criteria and weights, and it's going to take it all in and choose which one we're going to get. And it's crazy to think that, just a few years ago, automation or automating anything in your business was like a real buzzword, and now it literally takes nothing to automate your business. If you're not automating your business right now with all of these free tools, with all of this free AI usage, I pay for AI usage, and all of this free AI usage is out here, man. Look, y'all better use these free AI tools. This stuff is out here for you. And especially Gen Z, like Gen Z really needs to start using AI. I saw a real statistic that was talking about how many people are actually using artificial intelligence, and it's actually crazy. Nobody uses artificial intelligence. Like, you think because your algorithm has a bunch of AI on it that, people are actually looking at this stuff. No, people are not paying attention to AI. People have lives and jobs and stuff like that. Not saying that we don't have lives. It's just this isn't inside of their current life. So I think that Gen Z should definitely just take advantage of the opportunity. I mean, you're not losing out on anything. If anything, you're gaining something. So bam, we now got a whole entire webpage built out for us that is weighing all of this stuff. So I'm guessing I did its research. It scored all of these. Emergent had a 418. Kimmy K 2.5 had a 423, and Amoth had a 415. And I'm not sure how accurate this is, but highest score in multi-agent coordination, yeah. Okay, so it's really diving into these companies and looking at them and getting the score of these things. So that's pretty cool. But that is Opal. You basically type out what you want your workflow to be. If you want to edit anything, you can go in here and say, hey, generate a comprehensive textual report and bullet points. You can change this criteria weights. You can add another agent in here. You can add different models in here. You can turn this comparison into a generate. You can put this thing right here. Oh, okay. So that's a generate node can only go inside of a output node, I'm guessing. So yeah, get in here and try it out you guys yourself and let me know what you think about it. But this has been D-Lo Brands. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. I was gonna do a little bit of vibe coding tonight, but I'm not gonna do any vibe coding tonight. I'm gonna just chill out. We checked out Nano Banana 2, which lost the battle to Nano Banana Pro. And we also checked out Opal, which Opal is an automation. Yeah, no problem, Aaron. Anytime. I'll be definitely doing more of these where I'm actually, deep diving into, like, especially my OpenClaw setup. I can't wait to actually do a video on my OpenClaw setup. It's actually crazy. Like, his name is Martin. His MacBook is sitting right here, and I used my old 2017 MacBook Pro. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tons of free resources in the free community. Let me actually show you guys really quick. So OpenClaw Telegram multi-agent setup guide, that was from my last video. Character creation guide, SMB owners mini guide to AI, vibe coding guide, starting with AI guide, like tons of stuff, and a lot more free things are going to be inside of here. You got AI voice agents right here. You got a prompt for that. steps how to do that, OpenClaw prompts, all types of stuff. So definitely get in there and check it out. Let me know how you guys like everything. And this has been D-Lo Brands. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace.